Hello everyone, it's Paula, and today I thought we would use some of the very, I'm running out of things. I've really hit it hard with the kit, and I'm not running out of things. That didn't sound right. I still have a lot of things left, but things that I can work with on my designs. So this was a little Christmas card in the kit. And I decided it was such a cute little image that I just cut it out like a pocket. And then I wanted the sentiment to still be on there. And it says to wish you Christmas merriment. Okay, so we're going to do this little page right here. And the first thing we're going to do is glue this down. And I'm going to show you what we're doing here. I'm going to get this little book. My book is about as full as it's going to be. So today is day 11 of the 12 days of Christmas. So what we're going to do is do this one, and we'll probably do some extra pages, but I want to do the nativity on the last one. And so that's what we're going to do, but it will be on day 12. So here we go. We're going to put this little pocket right here at the bottom of this page, and just try to make a cute pocket out of what's left here on this day. My glue is seeping out. I'm sure you can see that. I'm gonna have to get my little, starts out in one place and ends up somewhere else, the glue that is. It's kind of on this back part. Let me get it off here real quick. Let's see. And a little bit inside here. Okay. There we go. Now, this is down nice and sturdy for our pocket. Now, I'm going to glue this, what I have left of this snowflake page, to the back of what I have left of this snowflake cardstock, or scrapbooking paper. I'll get it straight here in a second. I might stitch this later, but right now I am not going to stitch it, okay? I have to give it a day or so to dry before I stitch when I use Fabri-Tac. I like it to get really dry, and then sometimes I decide not to, and sometimes I just get lazy. Do you guys do that? Yeah. Stayed super busy this Christmas. We still don't have our tree up, but that is the plan for tomorrow. But we have our television up, and that's an important thing. So, anyway. This is going to be like a little tag, and we can decide if we want to punch a hole in it, or if we just want to slide it in like this is what I was thinking. I kind of like the simplicity of that, but we'll see. I also have over here, where did it go? I thought I had some lace over there, but it's okay if I don't. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I thought on the other page we could actually do like a floating little pocket, or do it like a glassine bag and a doily. I'm going to put them together, and then we can use it like a side tuck. You want to make sure that you get this section right here in the middle. It's going to be the thing that is one of the main things that holds everything in place. And then you just kind of go through here. You want to do some of the other areas. Now, you know, the more glue you put, the longer you have to wait for it to dry, and the longer you have to wait to close your book. So just hitting a few little spots, and hopefully it won't be too bad. I did kind of daub on some of the blue ink, and I'm going to put the straight edge along the straight pocket bottom here. And I'll still get glue on me, just like that. But it will be drying in a minute. So I'm going to take this part that I didn't use, and it's going to fit right here just perfect. See? How cute is that, right? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to let it start drying. But we got to also remember that we got to glue straight across. So we want to get these areas that have little bare spots. And that's going to be the little flap to the doily envelope. I'm going to pull it up straight. Just like that. Let me get this glue off of me. Now, in the kit, we had this, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, with a mason jar, and I thought it was adorable. My first thought was to put it in that pocket, but then I started thinking, or we could put it in here. I like it in both places, so I think it's too short for the pocket, so we're going to go with putting it inside this little pocket. And I did ink it. It's kind of got a coating on it that doesn't take the ink very well. But just push it down in there. How cute, right? And I really think the best spot for our 11 is right here. And I think it's going to look good. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. So get it on there. Day 11. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Now, obviously, this page is pretty big, right? Across. And this is going to go in this pocket here. So we're going to put this just to the inside here. And I like the way that looks. We're going to just take it all the way around. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Whoopsie, that was not good. Glue all over my card. But let's get this down real quick and not panic. The nice thing about Fabri-Tac is it will roll off while it's, while the glue is drying. But it doesn't like it if you do it while it's still wet. It doesn't like it near as much. So, we're just going to take this. And boy, there is some on there. I think first, I'm just going to row and get most of it off with my finger before it dries. And you're going to see it come off on the table here. It rolls up like little boogers. Little boogers on a little booger of a boy. We'll call it for the little boys. The little boys are the boogers. Okay. Now, okay. Well, we got most of it off with our finger. We're going to have to use it just a little bit. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything because it will glue shut on you. Man, that was an unexpected mess, right? Okay, now, so you see the pocket is going to be right here. And we open it and you can just pull the tag out. And everything fits nicely. And I'm going to let that dry because, it's real easy to... Let's get this little pile of boogies up. Yep. It will also get on your your mat. All right, let's get that. Okay, now, we inked that already. So up here on the top, let's see what we can put on this little tag over here to give it a little bit of something, something. I'm thinking some lace or something. Let me see what I've got here. I do have some blue lace. I do. Looky here. And we're just going to put it across the tag. So it's not going to be that much, but a little bit of something makes such a difference on how the looks of the tag ends up being. So okay, get a little pin here. If I can get it back on here. Good grief. That little pin does not want to go through that lace. It's dull. Yeah, that one's going to its little grave in the trash can. Let's get another one that we can count on. Here we go. Let's try that again. I don't like it either, but it's going. It's obeying. So we're going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac right across where we want to put this ribbon to give it that look that we're looking for. Sorry, my little table was getting glue all over it too. Okay, we're going to put it right here across this, and then we'll trim off any excess. It just, that little touch of lace helps and makes for such a cool look. Yeah, I didn't ink this other side. We're going to have to do that. Well, I cut a little bit of this because it was sticking out. Okay, let me get the glue off my scissors. Okay, now. Okay. Fun. I've really enjoyed doing this book with you guys. I hope you've had as much fun as I have doing it. We're winding down to one more day, have one more video, and then it's going to be Christmas. And I don't know what we're going to do after that as far as videos. I'm thinking ephemera. I think we should just spend some time making ephemera. It's kind of what I'm thinking. How's that? That made a big difference, didn't it? And I think up here is a perfect place to glue our sentiment. Get that on here. There we go. Nice. I got to turn the fan on, excuse me. Getting hot. Something so simple can be so cute. I really like the way that turned out so far. And so, let me see what else we've got over here that's blue that we might think that we have to have on here. I'm thinking if we want to add an extra tag, this is a good tag to add because, listen, these little claim checks are one of my favorite things. And Lynette likes them too. She puts them in, you know, all her kits. Not all of them, but a large part of them. And so, about this little book, you can go over to Lynette's Etsy shop and see if she has any more left. As of yesterday or the day before, I think she did, a couple days ago. And it's being so close to Christmas, sometimes sales on Christmas books slow down. But really, this is the best time to buy for the next year. And I have the Christmas ones I have in my shop. I have marked down, just so you know. Okay, let's see. Rather than running a sale, I just like to mark them down and just make it a permanent thing for whoever might want one. Okay, so here I had these little blue snowflakes left over, and they do actually match that paper. Wonder how that happened. So we're going to put a few right in here. I'm just going to turn the book to its side because I'll tell you, it's getting pretty chunky, and it's hard to get it to stay open. Let me put this right there. And I'm going to run these through my Xyron sticker maker. And I'll show you what it looks like on the front. It just has this. It doesn't have my name on it unless you buy it for me. Looks like the letter X for Xyron. And they have new kinds now, so they may look slightly different. Just so you know, you just put them in there right face up. And yeah. Try not to waste any more of your tape than you have to. The refills were like $5.95, so that's not bad for these. And you'll be shocked at how much you fall in love with it. I just love them. I'm not in love with them, but I love them. They're one of my favorite toys. They make bigger ones, and you usually can get those like on Amazon. They're like 5-inch ones. And they're slightly different, but not so much that you would really notice. So take them off one at a time, like we said before. You want to be gentle with them. I'm going to put one right here. I'm spreading these out on here because I don't want to waste them. But I don't want more journaling space than I have to have either. Now, after you put these on here, you have to remember that they have sticky on them. And you've got to kind of get all the sticky off. But let it stick there for a second while we put them all down. Kind of wish I had a couple more now. Because it's not an odd number, and that bugs me. You know how that is. Okay, let's see if I have any more over here. Nope. So we're going to get over ourselves. We've got one that's, yeah, let's use this one. We'll use this one too. Let me run it through the Xyron. It is made out of music sheet. It'll be slightly different, but it can be that kind of story. One of us is not like the other. Can't tell you, my kids, oh my goodness, when they were little. Had to pick out which one was not like the other. Did that a lot in school. Okay, let's do this one next. It's a little more fragile because it is music sheet. Come out of there. Okay. All right, and then we're going to kind of put him more close to the outer edge right here. And he's not going to show up near as much, but at least he's on there and we are not using an even number. You know how I am about that. All right, and then this one right here, kind of in the middle. And the way that let me flip this book over for a second. The way that I'm going to try to get the sticky off is to kind of flip it and make it go a little flat. It's not going to be easy anyway. You look at it. But this is what I do. I kind of go from the middle out, and I just kind of rub that that sticky off a little bit so it doesn't stick to the other page. Brush it off. And then do the same thing. But remember, you've got these little arms on these little fragile snowflakes. And you don't want it to be hard. Let's do this one. So, there we go. Let's go right here. There you go. Now let's flip it back around where we can see what we're dealing with. Uh-oh, there went something. Oh, it was just a tag. Came out of this previous pocket. So, here is this page. And it is different. I'm thinking we need to stencil a word because we've been stenciling words on everything. So, let's see. I'm going to do snow in a couple different places because, you know, snow's really involved at Christmas, isn't it? I'm just going to go like that. And I'm going to use blue. There we go. It's not going to be super dark, and I'm going to do it right down here as well. Do a couple places because I just can't stand having bare spots. Keeps sliding around on me. Let me fix it here. Here we go. And we'll do one right here. Because we want it to be an odd number. Okay, here we go. And this is day 11. Okay, so we're going to look and see if we can find some I think it turned out really cute. And inside it has the little mason jar, which I like the way that looks too. You could clip this if you wanted to get a paper clip and just clip it here so it stays closed if it becomes a nuisance. Yeah, so there we go on that. I just think that turned out really fun. So on the last page are the last day, which is what we're going to do in the next video, is going to be the nativity. I don't have any major plans for that, but I'm thinking we can, you know, we can stamp some different nativity scenes and work around that. But I bet before tomorrow, I will come up with something that we'll love for the nativity. All right, guys, it's going to be a short video today, so I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.